The Mariners earned a series split in Anaheim with a grand finale for the first half's lineup. Welcome to the Dom Skeen channel, your one-stop shop for the Mariners storylines on Seattle's minds. And the Mariners won this game 7-2, game 105. After I just got the game 104 video uploading right now for you guys. Did cut off a little early, so gonna just move straight into the next one. But we win this game 7-2 after losing the previous one in extra innings. Josh Naylor's Mariners debut. Also, if the OBS is lagging, bear with me. You should be able to still listen to these videos, but let me know if you have any problems seeing me on the video side, or if you know anything about OBS and can answer a few questions for me. Feel free to reach out. With that being said, this game you win 7-2, and you have a big last hurrah for the lineup order that Dan Wilson and Edgar Martinez have been deploying for the last month or two. JP hitting first, Julio hitting second, Cal hitting third, Randy hitting fourth. Those have been 4 rock-solid spots that you can just pencil in the same order every single day. I think it's a little bit old school and a little bit traditional to have guys so traditionally in those spots, but I think they're fitting those spots perfectly right now. And we've switched it up since then. But this edition of the lineup had a big last hurrah as all of the 2, 3, and 4 hitters homered in this one. Julio staying hot after a double dong in game 104 with another homer in Anaheim in game 105. Just absolutely loves playing in this place. Cal hits a home run as well, extends his MLB lead, which he's still got. He's still in the 60s in terms of pace for the full season. And then Randy stays hot with another homer as well. He's just had, he's been as hot as anybody since June 30th, really. And then Josh Naylor also goes 1 for 3, walks, doesn't strike out, and scores a run in his second Mariners game. So excellent signs up and down the lineup. You also have Ben Williamson go 1 for 4. Dom Canzone go 1 for 4. Every single guy in the lineup got a hit in this one. Don't need to read all of them off to you guys, but this lineup as constructed with JP, then Julio, then Cal, then Randy, then Naylor batting 5. That's what I thought we were going to stay with. I thought Naylor was going to plug into this 5-hole. But since then, we've switched it up a little bit, and I'm just not sure going forward if this is going to take us as far as we want to go and be the answer to getting our lineup super scorching hot. I'm talking about the new lineup as opposed to this old one. You had Ben Williamson hitting 9th in this lineup, Canzone hitting 8th, Garver hitting 7th, then Polanco slotting in right after the big 5 at the top. Crawford, Rodriguez, Rowley, Rosarena, Naylor, then Polanco in the 6-hole, then Garver, Canzone, Williamson. This is a Cole Youngless lineup, notably, which you won't see a whole ton of going forward. He's the everyday second baseman, but you slot Polanco in there at second to go all out with the homers. And you have Tyler Anderson, the Mariners, going up against here. And the awesome thing about this is that you control the zone, you get him up to 88 pitches in just 4.2 innings, and you hit cutters. And when you can hit cutters, you can dominate in this modern MLB. The Brewers, the Guardians, and the Red Sox have all done a really good job developing these cutters and using them. And Lance Brozdowski actually just put out an awesome video about cutters, which I'll link in the description. You can go check that out. And you can understand why the cutter is so important in the modern MLB, especially for guys that can't really throw a great fastball. And Logan Evans is a perfect example of a guy this year who's having success with the cutter approach, who wouldn't maybe otherwise be. But back to Tyler Anderson. In this one, he only goes 4.2 innings because of 2 earned runs on 6 hits, no walks, but only 1 strikeout as well. And he's given up home runs. He's given up hard hits in this one. Tyler Anderson, an 89.8 mile an hour average exit velocity. Kind of surprising considering he gave up some damage. But only 6 whiffs on 88 pitches, which means we weren't whiffing on his stuff. We did whiff 5 times on 23 cutters. Then all the rest of his pitches, we only whiffed once on the other 63 of them. So we knew Tyler Anderson pretty well, a guy who's been in our organization, a guy who we've seen quite a bit. And he's pieced us up earlier this year. I think he went with a changeup as his primary when he did that, and that was the strategy to go against the Mariners. That was the book on the Mariners then. It's changed a little bit now. He went mostly 4 seams, then a little bit of changeup, cutter, sinker, slider in there a tiny bit. The good thing is, though, we hit the cutter, and we didn't let him come out and bring the cutter and then just kind of go after us with the cutter and give us nothing that was really great to hit. even if we weren't going to swing and miss. It's so there was never really swing and miss that was he was going to throw at us. It was always going to be more of, if we're swinging and missing, they won't stop us from doing that. But they'll throw pitches over the plate that we can swing on if we want to, and if we miss them, though, that's completely on us. That's not because the pitches were hard to hit. It's because we're not seeing them and making contact well. But Julio at bat 19 of the game on StatCast versus Tyler Anderson, 5 pitches in, gets the cutter. It was only 85.9 miles an hour.